to the Wise Woman Show. I am your host, Megan Wiseman, or better yet, Wise Woman. Here we empower Christian women entrepreneurs to express their divine wisdom and follow their intuition. This is a space where diverse voices and visions of wise women are showcased to support and celebrate the power of feminine leadership in business. Hello, welcome to episode 3 of the Wise Woman Show, where we delve into the transformative power of creating greater impact, influence, and income. Right? I love alliteration, and those are very important pieces of entrepreneurial, journeys, is to create those things, at least for me, and I hope for you. So we're going to dive into a little bit about each one of those things. Today, we'll explore that desire within you to elevate your business to new heights and align with God so that you can, tap into all that goodness and abundance that is available to you while using your feminine intuition to manifest those abundance in all those areas of your life. So, as Christian entrepreneurial women, our mission goes beyond financial success, right? So great to make money and support yourself doing this work, but also making a meaningful impact in individuals' lives, influencing the masses is also important. I don't know about you. I always am like, I just want to change the world. I just want so many people to be touched and healed and receive hope and support in their lives. And I hope that is what you are seeking for too. So hopefully going into some of these things, you'll see, oh yes, these are my desires too. And as you are here, we will address topics of these so that you can create greater impact, greater influence, and greater income as we move forward in the episodes that follow. I'll share my wisdom, but also bring in experts that can help us all in these areas so that our wisdom can truly expand throughout the world. So let's begin with creating a greater impact in our work. So our work isn't just about the bottom line. It's about the lives that we touch and the hearts that we transform, right? As Christian women, we have this unique opportunity to create impact on a personal level. So for me, impact, I think about individually, impacting those individuals in your business. How does your work change each individual person? It creates impact in people's lives. And when you impact one life, you impact many, right? It's this ripple effect that changes the world. And that is a beautiful thing to think, because I work one-on-one with people and I love that personal level of healing them, but knowing that whatever work is happening with that person is expanding in their whole life, that is impact. And this nurturing and uplifting the individual client who comes to you through coaching, mentoring, healing, providing services, or things like that. That is our goal, is to leave this positive impact on those that we serve and change their life. And so that they can also help change the world around them. That's how we're going to change the world. Truly, I love that. So what a beautiful thing. I know that when I work individually, it helps me heal, it helps them heal, it brings connection and healing and hope. And that is the greatest impact we can do on this planet. That's my belief, at least. And it brings me the most joy. But also, many of us want to create a greater influence. So for me, when I think of influence, this extends beyond that one-on-one. This is everybody in your sphere of influence. This is the people in your emails and your social media, in your community where you speak, however you connect with those individuals on a greater scale. And as Christian entrepreneurs, we have the power to shape the culture and change and challenge and create a greater influence to those that we're sharing with. So many of us are writing and sharing and singing and creating and using all of our feminine expression in this world. And you don't know how far that might influence people. My goal is with my words to influence people I don't even know about. I hope to know all of you, but I know there's some of you here that I may never actually connect with. But I can influence you by a word, by a book, by a meditation, by a healing, by whatever crosses your path. You may be influencing beyond what you can even imagine. So remember that as you're boldly sharing your messages and standing firm in your values, that you can influence hearts and minds, and that you are ushering this new era and this new way and this new earth and this new way of being on this earth. And that is through your feminine wisdom that you're sharing within your work. So I know that that is your desire, and you desire to reach so many more people, because that's my desire too. So let's just continue to create greater influence together. And on here, we can learn how to do that in different ways and better ways. The next one that we're going to go in is creating greater income. So while money isn't our sole measure of success, it is a vital tool that allows us to expand our impact and influence in the world. So as we create more income and more money and more resources, that means that we're able to impact and influence more people. It's just kind of a nice little connection that we have. So as stewards of God's abundance, we have a responsibility to create wealth, not only for ourselves, but also our families and communities, so that we can align our business with God's vision and purpose. Then we also generate income in our own way that honors and values God and serves that greater good. So if you have like worry about, oh, if I'm all those beliefs that come in the way about creating income, in fact, your income will help you create better impact and influence. So yes, ask for it, call it in, and create it in your business. That is okay as women to do that, because I believe that wise women across the world are going to influence the world for good, impact individuals, and with their income, create amazing, beautiful change across this planet. That is my goal. So I hope it's yours too. So historically, though, women haven't always, had these opportunities. Businesses and bank accounts, we couldn't even have those 100 years ago or so. So the role of women was mostly in the home, which is beautiful and wonderful. But also, women desire to have this leadership and influence that expand beyond that. And that is okay. It is okay for you to have those desires and want to do more in the world. And I actually believe it's important that women's voices and contributions are a part of our society. It's beautiful, and it will bring balance to a world that's very masculine and a world that needs this feminine touch and feminine wisdom. So feel free to share all that beautiful knowledge and wisdom you have and bring your gifts here, because the world needs you. So we possess this unique quality of empathy and intuition and nurturing, and this does create positive change in our own businesses and in those that we influence around us. So I believe that the leaders and the visionaries and the wisdom bearers are a gift for this era, and they are here to truly transform with what they are bringing. So as you align with God and tap into your beautiful feminine intuition, you can unlock this unlimited potential to create impact, influence, and income in your businesses. And that is my desire. And I dream and hope for even bigger things than I have right now, always with gratitude for what I already have created and what I have been given, right? So in this community with other like-minded women, we are going to use our gifts to strengthen, support, and inspire so that we can create those things in our lives and be a force for good, guided not only just to create impact and influence and income, but to glorify God, to be guided by the Spirit, to receive support from angels, These wise women of the world are these connection and bridge from heaven to earth. We are bringing this wisdom through us and through the creations that we have. And I know that we have access to everything that God has, his time, his strength, his abundance to create these things. And the more that we believe this and the more that we receive this, the bigger our manifestations can be and our desires can grow. So, to all you Christian wise women and entrepreneurs, visionaries, creatives, and healers, I invite you to embrace this divine calling and step boldly into the role that God has ordained for you. That this world needs your leadership, your vision, your wisdom, and it needs to expand even greater. And if this is your desire, it is from God because it is good. So let's together rise up and create this future together and reflect this beauty and abundance that God has for this earth and this kingdom on the earth. And let's be a part of that as we create in our own lives and support and help others change in their own lives too. All right. Well, thank you for being here. I hope that you feel that drive and that passion to keep going to create more and greater things in your life and business as well. Much love and light. Thanks for joining the Wise Woman Show. Remember, divine daughters, keep expressing your faith and femininity as you bring your powerful wisdom to this world. Like, share, comment, or subscribe to the show to stay connected